We're getting ready to set up electric netting. So electric fence, but it's already put together in a beautiful little net system. And we just need to have a nice, clear, vegetative-free path so that the electrical current doesn't get messed up. And we need to hook up our solar charger and lay the fence out. Sounds pretty easy, but there's a lot of steps today. So we just weed whacked and mowed this strip where you now see pieces of weed mat joined. They're 2.5 feet more or less, and our plan is to stick our electric netting fence poles into the weed mat. We're gonna punch our burn holes and then hopefully just have a little bit of a barrier between the crazy guinea grass you see beyond the weed mat over there. He's trying to train our cow, but I don't think our cow understands English. So we've laid out one whole roll and we still have that much more to cover. So we're going to connect a second roll of the Electrostop netting to this first post. And then, so we have the end of our electric netting tied to this non-conductive power post. I guess is one of the names for it. And these little strings tie to it just to give it some support. And now we're going to put the fence in the middle of the weed mat. So we have our electric netting set up and running all the way down there. And we've got our T-post pounded in, which is holding up our energizer that we're using. It's a 0.5 joule energizer. So I've got now my ground clamp connected. You can't really see there. And all you had to do was remove this black part, and then there's 2 washers. So I put the little connector piece in between those 2 washers and then tightened it back up again. And I've got my hot one connected, and this red clip, it's not on right now and nothing's grounded, but this red clip here is going to clip on right here to this little metal wire, and that's what's going to energize the fence current. And this clip is going to clip right onto the fence like this when it's, the ground rod when it's down in the ground. And that's more or less the system, but we will show you how it's done correctly. So for our grounding system, we're doing the classic 3 grounding rods 10 feet apart leading up to our energizer. So here's the first one. We thread the galvanized wire through it, and now we're attaching it, threading it through this little hole right here where the wire meets the metal earth rod, and Doing that for the second one and the third one. And then we'll be connecting that green clip, which is supposed to be a black clip, according to the directions of the SpeedRite Energizer, to the earth rod. And we'll connect our red clip to here, and then we should have a live fence. Okay, so we've got our fence completely up, our grounding system in. We've got our green clamp connected to our earthing system, our ground rod, and our red clamp connected to the electric netting. We turned our solar charger on. It's flashing every second to tell us that there's a pulse every second. And now we're just going to use our digital voltmeter to test exactly how much voltage the electric fence is getting. It needs to be over 3,000. So we're going to put that little clip onto a little metal stake that the voltmeter came with, and then we're going to touch the voltmeter to the fence. It says on, it turns on when you attach it to something. And I don't know if it'll show up here, but it's reading that it's getting 8.3 to 8.6 times 1,000 volts. So that's 8,600 volts. It needs to be over 3,000. So those cows are going to get quite a little shocker when we let them back in here this afternoon. We'll try to videotape that to see how it goes. Everything that's white should be electric. Yep.
There you go.
That was it, baby. That's what we didn't see over there. And Spunky's gonna try it down there. I hope I got that on video. I think I did.
Yeah, he jumped back pretty quick.
Yeah, just his little nose. Well, there you go, babes.